Okay, here we go. Wait a second. Commercial. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Margie. You said Jet one in? Jetting? Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jen Jen. I should have brought my reading glasses in. I'm not Hollywood today. But I do have a little Timu hairpiece and gotta have a little Timu. But yeah, I had my home health care worker came over today to take blood pressure and see how we're doing for an old fartsky. Hi, everybody. I guess we're getting a Dory raid. Thank you so much. I didn't even know how to post a link to my live. I said, well, I guess you just come over here. I don't know. I'm not real techno savvy, as you guys figured out from Dee's live the other night when I couldn't get up there. She told me to stream from my phone, and I did, but then you couldn't hear me. So look at me. I gotta make the lettering bigger. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, this is my production room. And I think the thieves broke in the window, but they know how to pick the locks too. So, which is really frustrating. I must have invested $300 in locks. Carrie, that's right, Carrie. I knew that. Just couldn't remember it. Carrie, thank you, Carrie. It is nice to see everybody. And I never go live, but for some reason Sunita isn't. So I hope she's okay. Hi, Missy SJ. Thank you, Chen Jen. See, I know StreamYard because I have people set up already as mods, and I don't know how to do it on YouTube. Hi, Diane. You'll be listening. Love you too. Thank you for coming over. I hope you all didn't throw rotten tomatoes at the computer screen when I went on D's the other night. I couldn't show any of my altar tins. They stole them too. I mean, really, they just come in and they pick through and they take what they. My anniversary cake that I won from Mishi. My joy. I was so excited to win that. It gave me joy just to look at it. It's gone. And you know what? They don't make that yarn anymore. So I Googled it. Yeah, I might find it on Etsy for $80 or more. I mean, it's ridiculous. I want a very expensive ball of yarn. And it just really hurts because these people are doing it. It's a personal attack on me because I took them in years ago to help them out. And what did they do? They trashed my shed. They upset the neighbors in the wee hours in the morning. They were doing drugs. They were stealing from me then. You know, yeah, that's right. What about a storage unit? Yeah, I have a shed. Uh, it's just that some things I wouldn't want to put in there because it'll get hot. My room is more temperature controlled. Yeah, but it's really frustrating. And these were people I was good to, so I don't understand that mentality. I really don't. If I didn't do, if they were good people, they would have been here for years. I would have been like a second mom to them, or like the mother maybe they never had. Maybe they're just not used to someone being good to them. Some people are like that. They think because you're being good to them or kind to them, that you must be a pushover or you're a weakling or you're a sucker. They don't know me. They broke in one night and I was home. They came this close to getting their names in the obituaries. This close. I had the rifle. I was all ready. And I said, man, I prayed. I prayed real hard. But they're doing it when I'm not home. So they didn't know my truck was in the shop getting work done on the brakes. Oh, yes. Yes, Carrie, I've been having many thefts here. Every time I'm not home, they break in, they go shopping. My anniversary cake that I just won from Mishi, they stole that. I just got it not even a month ago. And you know what? They don't make that yarn anymore. If you go on Etsy, you might find it for $80, $95. And my furls hooks. And I had a couple of the streamline hooks that my dear friend Stephanie bought for me. I think it was one in an H and one I. They were white with gold on them. They were real pretty. I'm wearing calling up a babushka. Hey, Sonny. You're a cute young whippersnapper. Come here so I can hear you better. Goes with the nice poncho I made. And they don't steal the crochet. Well, they steal yarn, like I said. So that's pretty. I'll get that. So I'm wondering who crochets or knits, or are they selling it at the flea market? Records, all they wiped out my Victrola. I mean, really, this hurts. Cut it out, you BASTARDS. Ah, I won't say it, but I spelled it. Oh, Diane's not feeling terrific. It's okay. That's right. Oh God, the AC went out. And are you in Texas, Diane? Oh, this just happened within the past few weeks. And then on July 1st at 12:17 a.m., because I was awake with my kitty, Rascal started going downhill. He was my favorite kitty. He was my lover bunny. He's the brother of Rexy, sexy Rexy with the tuxedo. He passed away. I didn't have the money to get him to the vet. I would have got him autopsy to see what killed him. Couldn't get him cremated. It was really a hard loss. Hard loss. I was just beside myself with grief. I loved exactly. Is anything sacred anymore? Even yarn. Yes, I've taken yarn too. I had a pair of sunglasses on one of my dolls up there from Temu, of course, heart shaped with kind of silly looking with little twinkly things all around them. But I'm going to need those for my cataract surgery. Well, they took the sunglasses. I had that gigantic fan like Mama G and Rusty have these gigantic fans. I had a real one just like that. It's like a wind turbine. The hair goes straight back. And it's real pretty. Mine had all different colors on it. That was down in a box. They took that. And they just come in and they pick a little at a time. So they think I don't notice. The thing is, they're going to break in one day and I'm going to be here and they're not going to know it. So I guess I'll get my name in the newspapers. But I am allowed to protect myself and my home. You know, I had taken someone that used to be a good friend, took him in for 3 months. He turned out to be a real parasite, abusive. I guess years of doing drugs and alcohol finally rotted his brain away. I ended up getting a broken rib because of him. And he's so verbally abusive. I'm like, my God, I'm giving you a place to live. I'm sharing my food with you. He expected me to buy him cigarettes and beer. I'm on Social Security. You know, I mean, I can't do that. He drained me dry financially in December. And because I don't have central heat, the electric bill went up to $240. I was, oh my God, having a cow. So this year I'll be able to use the wood stove. But you know what? That guy, the parasite, I call him now, he actually started right from the get-go. One of the first things I did was show him my studio. I was proud of it. My yarn, my craft table, my stuff. I was real proud. My backdrops, you know. And then I said, I'm getting ready to lock it up. I said, where's the keys? He said, oh, don't you worry. They'll show up sometime. Yeah, I couldn't find the keys because I had to lock it physically with the key. So I took that lock off and got another lock. Well, when I moved all his furniture out, my keys for this room were underneath the cushions on his couch. He wasn't here 15 minutes and he was already starting. I'm like, oh my God, I knew this man since I moved down here in 2009. We used to be really good friends, but he's changed. He has changed. It's the people he's been hanging out with, and you know, you do drugs and alcohol every day, and somebody I think wiped out his bank accounts, and with him you can't even tell if he's lying or not, which is really sad. You know, I like decent, honest, down to earth people that are, you know, Christian people, and not to say anybody is bad if they're not Christian, but I know I got to be careful how I word things. It'll come out the wrong way. But, you know, don't lie, don't steal, you know, treat me the way I treat you. If I treat you good, treat me good. We'll get along fine. I don't treat anybody bad. Oh, I do. I have those. Arrow lover. Excuse me. I do, hon. They get past them. They get past them. They get past the locks. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much, honey. I do. I love you guys too, really. You're my social life. I hate the fact that I can't go out, though, and then go to a bluegrass. You know, they have free bluegrass concerts around, and I love bluegrass. I know I'm a Yankee, but I never fit in up there. I came down here, I said, oh, I'm home. I'm home. People are much friendlier, but there's a bunch of tweakers. I was warned about this town before I moved to it. I was warned about Walnut Cove. So there's nothing but tweakers up there. I guess, well, they were right. But I'm out in, I'm up in the mountains. I'm not surrounded by a lot of stuff. I have to drive to get to the post office or the Dollar General. I can't walk anywhere. I don't have a bicycle. I don't even know if my fat old butt could ride a bicycle 8 miles anymore. Gotten old and soft, But yeah, what are we working on? I know I showed you on D's the other night. I finished up another one of those high expectation shawls from Pod. Can everybody hear me? Is my volume good? Yeah, I like that pattern a lot. And now I'm working on one of D's creative hands. She made a wonderful tutorial for a bottle of water or your ice water or mug or something. I accidentally made one row a little bigger, so it's okay. It's better, I guess, too big than too small. And I'm using cotton yarn, and it is mixed with the acrylic Simply Soft in Times Square because I like this colorway. And she used a J hook and cotton yarn because the cotton is absorbent because, bottles of water have condensation on them and stuff. Oh, yes, that's right. Charlotte. Oh, I have a wonderful friend in Charlotte that I've never met. Her name is Judy. We're Facebook friends, and she's been an angel to me a few times, more than just a few times. She's mailed me a gift card for Food Lion or Walmart. Just cause. She's been an angel. So one year I went nuts. I just bought a whole bunch of yarn and crocheted up a big blanket. I think it was the is it called Indian Tears or something like that? Afghan and a shawl, and I just crocheted up a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, the shawl was a high expectations, but I did it in black, very sparkly black yarn. I called it the glamour shawl. Her and her daughter were fussing over. I want it. No, I want it. I want it. I want it. I think she ended up with it. Now she's been an angel to me. When I had a GoFundMe going, it didn't do real good, but she did contribute. She's just a very sweet person. And the funny way how we met is I had a dog that I adopted from the shelter. She was so sweet. Her name was Molly. And Judy and her husband wanted to adopt her because I was going to put her back up to rehome because she was pulling me off my feet. She was a sweet dog. She really was. And she had separation anxiety. If I left at a store, I'd hear her crying, and she missed me. She was such a good girl. But I knew my health was going down the tubes. I couldn't really walk her because I can barely walk. I'm in pain. She's pulling me off my feet. And this is going back a few years. So I'm worse now than I was 5 years ago or 4 years ago. And another lady wanted her too. And it turned out the other lady got her. So we're still about Reggie. We're friends on Facebook, but also I've met Reggie in person. I tried to do that seniors helping seniors, which is what Reggie does. I couldn't do it. I met her at the house of the gentleman I was going to basically babysit for a few hours. After 20 minutes, I said, I can't do this. I was just starting to get too much pain, so I had to leave. So volume's good. All right, Missy, thank you. I know, I wish I could move also, Missy. I really do. But my Lord have mercy. I have so much stuff. And it costs money. Now, when I moved out of King to here, it was a couple thousand to move. You got to pay people to do stuff for you. Nobody works for free, except maybe candy stripers and truck drivers. Poor truckers stuck in a dock for 6 hours might get paid after 3 hours. So, yeah. And that's the thing, it costs money. And you got to have your money for what, a month and a half to 2 months down payment for deposits for utilities. Got to rent truck, probably, and I have to make more than one trip. I mean, it's a big. I figured this is the place I'm gonna die. This is it. I figured this. I finally bought my own house. That's I got to make mortgage payments. But when I hit 93, it'll be paid off. Hi, Mama Blanche. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Margie's Crafty Corner. Margie, you're into the real dolls, right? The silicone dolls. There's a website I want to buy one so bad. I really want a baby, and I'm too old to have one. Maybe I can buy one. There's I go to Pinterest and I see that there's some website and they're $50. Which I'm like, that's really reasonable, but they're totally silicone. They're so smushable, move their arms. They're weighted so they feel like a baby. Oh, because I bought some baby dolls, but they're vinyl. I want the ones that feel like real babies. So what do you think, Margie? Because you like the baby dolls too. And they look so real. Yes, everything costs money. Well, you know what? I got $75 put on my card today from the nurse that came over from the health aid. I have United Healthcare. I have no problems with them. So that's $75. That's a lot because I don't cook anymore. If I can't microwave it or eat it out of a can, or I can eat cold chili out of a can. I mean, come on. I used to drive a truck. I used to eat SpaghettiOs over the wheel, cold out of the can while I was driving. I didn't have time to stop. I'll tell you what, after 3 or 4 days of nothing but SpaghettiOs and pasta, your insides get all gunked up. Hi, Kim G. Thank you for coming in, hon. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Dori Raid. And I don't want to, let's keep an eye on the time because Granny D, I think, is going live at 7. Diana D Loves Yarn is going live at 7:30. So I'm kind of confused as to why they're overlapping like that, or is Granny D going to go on with Diana D Loves Yarn? So I even set my Alexa to remind me so I don't miss anybody. Hello, Angeles. Welcome in. Good afternoon. It's actually early evening here in North Kakalaki. 6:30. Thank you, Margie. What do you think of my idea about going to Pinterest and ordering one of those silicone babies for $50? You think I'll get a nice doll? I have my choice of rooted hair, which I would prefer. I want a little girl so I can make her pretty, dress her up, make little dolly clothes, little girl clothes and bows. And I think you have more options with little girls than you do with little boys. Pardon me, I got some liquid. Trying to stay hydrated. I hope you don't hear the air conditioner too loud. It's a portable one in here. Yeah, and I know I had the anniversary cake with an eyesight. So that's like one of the first things I noticed missing. The thing was Jahugic. You know, they're stealing my joy. How dare you steal my joy? I give joy. Don't take it from me, though. I mean, I'll give you half of what I've got if you're in need. That's the kind of person I am. I help people. And what do? This is the thanks I get. That man I used to be good friends with, he turned out to be a parasite. I should write a book, I'm telling you. But I want to make sure my book has a happy ending. Gotta have a happy ending. Yes, I want a reborn doll too, Denise. Rainbow Creations by Denise Contreras is here to join us. She wants a reborn doll, so do I. And what the website I'm seeing, they're like $50, so that's not. I can do that, even though all my credit cards are maxed out. But I can do $50. She says I wouldn't because some of those might not be the real thing. Well, I'm just going by their description that they're 100% silicone, not vinyl, hard vinyl like my dollies are. My dollies have the fabric bodies, but their hands or face are not smushy, they're hard. And they don't feel like a baby. So if you haven't checked out Dee's Creative Hands tutorial, she's kind of new at making tutorials and she did very well. Very well. And I did it, I think, remember 12 and 12. You start out with the magic circle, do 12 double crochets in the first round. Second round, you're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So you're basically doubling it to 24. The third round is where I goofed. The third round, I went 2 double crochets and then 2 double in the same space and then 2 double crochets and then 2 in the same space and then 2. I goofed up. It should have been 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochets in the next space. So it came out a little bigger, but really that's all it is, and then you do that for, I think she said 12 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've only got 2 more rows to go, and as you can see, and then she shows you how to make a nice strap. I guess it's better a little too big than not big enough, like the dresses I get from Temu. I usually order extra large, as I would rather have a dress floating over my flubber than sticking to my body and showing the parts that aren't perfect. I think when you're carrying extra weight, things that are loose and flowy are more flattering, but that's my opinion. You wear what you like. Hi, Danny Joe. Thank you for stopping in, honey. Yeah, I jumped on because Sunita didn't go on for some reason. I hope she's okay. And we were over Dori's, so I took it. She says, "Oh, well, come on. I'm not going Hollywood today." I do have a little Temu in my hair, one little hairpiece. That's it. When I went on D's the other night, I'd go Hollywood, as my friend would call it. Like when I used to do my TV show, full makeup. Except I don't wear eyeshadow anymore, but I used to. But yeah, I had the lashes and just like when I did the TV. It was fun. I wish I could roll the clock back, I'll tell you. Had some good times. Read the reviews. Yes, Michelle, I was. I think I did. I didn't remember any bad, unless they might not allow any bad reviews. They probably delete those, Like I used to do with my pictures back in the old days when you actually had your pictures printed out somewhere. And my friend Lindy says, "Well, your pictures are good. You don't have any bad pictures." She was like sort of annoyed or jealous. And I'm like, "Well, I throw out the bad ones." You catch me looking goofy in the picture and I'm frozen. So I throw that one out. So you don't see the bad pictures. Sunita's father-in-law. Oh, dear. I hope he's going to be okay. Oh, thank you, Missy. I look marvelous, darling. Thank you. Yeah, this is like kind of the more real me. I wanted to pull I like to make you laugh. I was going to pull a sight gag on you and stick a fake eyelash on the side of my cheek and say, I'm very down to earth. I'm very real. And have a fake eyelash sticking on my face. Just like live television. And my former producer and mentor, that he said he predicted this, that we would have basically television on demand, like this YouTube. We could, and he was psychic in that regard. He was right, and this is 20 years ago. Because I got into cable when it was in its infancy. I broke all records for one particular show. We had a band on called the Tomcats, and they were great. They were crazy. The lead singer, he's got curly blonde hair, and he's wearing something that looks like pajamas with stripes, and he's just dancing all. The energy was great. So much fun. The songs were really catchy. And the Tomcats, they broke all records. I think we had 1.5 million viewers, and back in those days, that was a lot. That broke records. So, Danny Joe, it's so nice to see you, honey. Thank you for coming over. Granny D is going live at 7, so I'm not going to step on our Granny D. I'm not sure what time it is. I'm going back to the eye doctor on the 29th for the evaluation. I'm going to have cataract surgery. So I got to get with Mimi. Mimi loves crochet, Tammy, because she just had it done. And of course, they can only do one eye at a time. So I guess they're going to start with the left eye, and then we'll do the right eye. And let's hope it goes well. He seems to think he could get me to 20/20 vision. I said that would be a miracle. I started wearing glasses in 2nd grade. I mean, Mom and Dad both wore glasses, so I inherited their bad eyes. And back then in the 60s, you didn't have a choice of glasses, okay? You had the cat's eyes. That's it. Marilyn Monroe looked like a tire biter in those glasses. We know I loved Marilyn Monroe. I just loved her. She's so beautiful, but those glasses didn't do her any justice. So it wasn't until, I guess, the 70s they started coming out with wire rim glasses, and more choices for men and for women. Aviator, they were big for a while, the aviator style glasses. So I had them. Everybody's in the, I think I'm back. Am I back? Hello? Let me know if you can hear me. Hello? Let me know if you can hear me. Hello? I'm hearing an echo. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm hearing an echo. Oh my gosh, it's over and over and over again. I'm hearing an echo. Oh my gosh, it's over and over and over. Crazy. Okay. Hello, Kevin. Go check out Kevin at Tuber Chat. Connect and grow. Hi, Mishi. I got your beautiful crochet hook today. If you can hear me, thank you so much. Did you hear what I told you? My anniversary cake got stolen. These creeps broke in a few weeks ago. The first thing I noticed that was gone was my anniversary cake. It brought me so much joy just to look at it. And I'm thinking, oh boy, I can't, what am I going to make with it? But just to look at it. So I go Googling it. They don't make it anymore. And I hate to tell you what they want for it, like on Etsy, $90. I'm even trying that new auction place. I signed up through Mama G. What's it called? Whatnot or what? I forget the name of it. So I don't know. But yeah, go check out. Oh, shared on Reddit. Thank you very much, Kevin. Thank you. He shared it on Reddit. Yeah, Granny D's going live anyway at 7. And I'm very respectful of other people's time slots. Diana D loves yarn. Yarn is going live at 7:30. I'd received happy mail from her and Henry a few weeks back. And I started trying to make him a poop emoji, but I didn't use the pattern. And I used a size F hook and 4-weight yarn. So it's coming out too stiff and it wouldn't swirl. I wanted it to swirl, and I was going to put little eyeballs on top. Came out looking like a poodle poop. or something somewhat obscene, slightly obscene. Can you hear me? Guys, I've got the lag. I've got myself on the phone here. At least I can see the chat better. Word up. Yeah, Kevin is awesome. You know what? Chef Pam started out. That's where I met Chef Pam, was cooking with Chef Pam. She started out with Tuber Chat. Look at her now. She's got over 1 million subs. She's like celebrity status, you know? She's wonderful. I enjoy watching her. I think she also has other channels like Scaredy Cat Gardener. If you can put a pot, you can put a plant. But you know, she's such a wonderful, warm personality. Kind of feel like you're in the kitchen with her. She'll show you how to make bread, really easy how to make bread, and it's not as complicated as you think. Personally, I don't have the room for it, and I need room and good working space to make bread. I do have a bread machine. I should try using that once in a while. But yeah, if I can't nuke it or eat it out of the can, I don't bother cooking. Use plastic utensils, paper plates. Try to keep it simple as possible, being that, you know, getting a little bit old, long in the tooth, and things are more difficult than it used to be. So nice of you to come in, Kevin, really. Thank you very much. I hope your channel is doing great. Hope you're exploding. I haven't been over there in a while. Oh, so I forgot what we were talking about. Some of the folks know I've been having an Ivy B. Guess what else? They stole my bracelet that I bought from you. Remember the beautiful rainbow hearts, the beaded bracelet? They stole